I'm Lyon from Finish Line Speed Shop in Ellensburg, Washington. For SEMA 2024, we brought two vehicles, a 1963 Ford Falcon with a supercharged Coyote engine. It has a set of 18-inch Detroit steel wheel ambassador wheels on it, and then it's also got Nitto NT05 tires. We also brought for a second vehicle, a 1968 Jeepster Commando. It is on a 2006 Wrangler chassis with long arm travel suspension. It's got a set of 18-inch Detroit D-Town smoothies with a set of new Nitto Terra Grappler G3s. Both vehicles have Black Widow exhaust on them, K&N filters, and custom leather interior in them that was done by Biddle Custom Upholstery. They both use Douglas interior products for all the leather in the vehicles. The 63 Falcon is one of our new driver series that is basically like a Survivor style. It's got 20-plus-year-old paint on it that we revived, and all the bells and whistles for underneath. The vehicle's built to be fully driven, makes almost 800 horsepower, and has full TCI suspension, big Willwood disc brakes all the way around. The customer wanted to have just a little bit of flash with the red powder-coated wheels. The client that owns the 68 Jeepster, he's actually been chasing this vehicle since about the 70s and finally got the owner to sell it to him about 5 years ago. First time it left was when it came to our shop. It was the first time it ever left the town. We have started our new chassis design. We call it the Mod series. It is a modular design that you can have them in either coilover or airbag, and they literally are convertible from one to the other in a modular design. So it all unbolts and bolts together. You don't have to replace all the suspension components. We started with the 47 to 54 Chev truck style. We've put into production our C10 line, and I believe we've got the Ford and the K10s coming up next. Everything from the driver series on the Falcon that's got 20-plus-year-old paint, we still went back and we color sanded it, and we tried to clean everything up and tighten it up, to the 68 Jeepster that is a frame off on the rotisserie. Everything underneath is bed lined. It's got all Revolt paint products, top and bottom on the vehicle. When you look at them, they've got so many details in them, from the ARP bolts that are all clocked on the Jeepster. Both vehicles have heated seats in them. They've got all the creature comforts that you could want, but they're all hidden so that it still has a style from the 60s. And having the partners that we do makes it so that we're able to get creative with these vehicles, and it lets us push the bar every year. The Falcon, we're pushing for to take on a couple of the road tours this year, really get it out and stretch its legs and show people what a driver series is all about, so that you can actually drive them, enjoy them, and take them like a daily driver, except have all the classic lines and style of the 63. The 68 Jeepster will end up going back to the clients. They've got a showroom storage area. They're going to keep it in for a bit on display, and then we're going to use it throughout 25 through a handful of different shows and get it out for everybody to be able to see and enjoy it. Local company we work with in Ellensburg on a lot of our vinyl work, Blackbird Wraps, helped us work out this design that I had in my head that was kind of crazy, to do a carbon fiber style wrap to add just a little bit of flair to the 63 Falcon, and then we did a bright red pinstripe around it to break it up, and we had him inlay all our partners on the build into the carbon fiber in the center of the hood where the hood scoop is, which we relocated to make the supercharged Coyote fit underneath the hood of the vehicle. We've been blessed to have the partners team up with us. We had Covercraft come on board with the Jeepster to place it at the SEMA show, and we had Vapor Trapper with the Falcon to place it at the SEMA show. We've teamed up with Nitto for the first time this year on the Nitto tires on both vehicles, and it's been an awesome experience, from just the brand new tires that they brought out to production for us, and then the photo shoots that they did this morning in their media package. We've done, I think this is the 4th or 5th set of builds that we've done with Detroit steel wheels on them. It's basically Detroit steel wheels is our #1 choice on wheels. It's our first choice on our mod chassis with our 47 to 54 Chev trucks. We've got a set that we used for the display on that vehicle. FI Tech stepped up with some air filters on one vehicle and stepped up with fuel systems on the Falcon. K&N filters came on board again. Black Widows for about 10 years now on everything that we build. The Falcon's got a pretty crazy 4-muffler exhaust system on it, so we could try and tone it down a little bit. Kicker Audio, they've been with us for several years. Vapor Trapper's been with us for a couple of years now, and they're new to market. It's incredibly honoring to be able to continue to be invited to SEMA and to be able to do all these awesome events that we get to do with these partners. And there's no way we could do it without our partners and our clients. The owner of the Falcon, we've done several builds with, and we just keep pushing the bar with him. On this one, he said he wanted basically a street sleeper, and I told him that at the end of the day, the only way it's going to be a sleeper is if it doesn't start, because as soon as it fires up, there's no more sleeping involved. To follow along with our future builds and where we go with these vehicles, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. They're all Finish Line Speed Shop. Thanks for watching the video and checking out our builds for the 2024 SEMA, and watch out for 2025 season.
Will you do it one more time? That's right.